Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of Basking in Bilbao. We're back today for the start of the new season, and it's been a very quiet summer. Just before we get into today's episode, if you are enjoying the content and looking forward to the new season, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can do this year. Subscribe. Of course, last year we finished second in La Liga. We got knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League, and we lost to Real Sociedad in the cup final. What we've got to start today's episode is Real Sociedad. 3 episodes in a row, but they're the first game of the season, so we've not got a whole lot of choice. Transfer-wise, as I say, it's been very quiet. We've literally signed no one apart from Iker Munoz, who's come in on a free transfer from Sabiza. No idea who they are. Only a free transfer, as I say. Danny Garcia's left for 1.9 million. Everyone else has kind of remained at the club. We have promoted a little bit of youth from within the club. Let's have a quick look. And so we've got Aymar Pena, who's come in as a potential striker alongside Aguirre. And then Artola has been promoted from the second team as a option in the middle. As mentioned in the season review, Albongia Menor has come through. And then we've also got Lander Arenal, a right back who's come through that's going to be an option for us as well. As far as I'm aware, that is everyone that has been promoted as of right now. So because we've not really got anything to go through, we'll show you the first 2 games of the season. Real Sociedad and Levante. It's literally our last 2 games of last season. So at the end of last season, we had a 3-1 win and a 2-1 loss. Let's hope we can get 2 wins today. Our lineup for today, we've got Unai Simon in goal, Odriozola, Nunes, Inigo Martinez and Yuri as the back 4, Venecidor and Sansé in midfield, Vikandi on the right, Berengua on the left, Munyain behind Williams as the striker. Our first highlight here sees Venecidor trying to get the ball back. However, it's played forward to Isaac, gets a shot off, it's straight at Unai Simon and Yuri clears it away out for a corner. The one thing I have noticed against Real Sociedad, they seem to get through the middle of us quite easily. The header is saved by Unai Simon. Is there a way that you can kind of keep your defence a little bit more compact? We could probably defend with a little bit less width. That would probably be the job done. We have Aritz and Lenormand playing out from the back for Real Sociedad. Obviously, last season caused us quite a lot of trouble. We drew with them in the first instance and then lost in the cup final and the final game of the season against them. Munyain plays the ball through to Berengua, though, 1-on-1. You've got the entire right side of the goal to aim at. Hits it nice and easy for the keeper. Yuri plays a long ball forward, but only finds Aritz in the Real Sociedad defence. Marino plays it out to Garasabel on the right-hand side. Chance for a cross here, sends it in. Oyarzabal was in there, but heads it over the bar and doesn't really trouble the keeper. Again, though, stats-wise, this is playing out a little bit more like the cup final than the league game, where they just kind of, they just are on top at the moment, which is very disappointing and concerning, I would say. We're going to send Raul Garcia on, move him into the middle, Iker Munyain out to the left. Sansé plays the ball to Raul Garcia, back to Venecidor, then back to Nunes. We pass it around at the back. Unai Simon goes long towards Inaki Williams, who nods it down to Raul Garcia. Vikandi and Odriozola exchange the ball. Williams back on the ball again. Odriozola into space on the right-hand side, lays it back to Vikandi. Tries to play it back into Odriozola, but a little bit of miscommunication there. Venecidor, however, Sansé sends it out to the right. Vikandi whips it in. Inaki Williams blasts it into the roof of the net. We lead 1-0 against our rivals as long as the goal stands. I don't see any reason why it won't. And I'm assuming the referee doesn't see any reason why it doesn't. He doesn't. We lead 1-0 against Real Sociedad. The changes we made at half-time seem to have paid some dividends. What a finish from Inaki Williams that is. Aritz on the ball for Real Sociedad as they try to play it out from the back here. Marino back to Zabeldia and then out to, I'm not attempting that name, switches the play into the middle. Oh my, some of these names for Real Sociedad are ridiculous. Isaac plays the ball through behind. Unai Simon with a good save, denies them. It's out for a corner. So there's still work to be done here. We've still got defending to do. Hopefully, we're going to deal with this nice and easily. Ball comes in. Unai Núñez heads it away. Williams reacted a bit late to come and collect it and didn't manage to get there first. Marino plays it back to Zabeldia. Okay. Vanessa going to come off for Iker Munoz in the middle, just because of the 2 yellow cards on the both centre mids. I'm not a fan. And we'll also bring Yuri off for Emmanuel at left back. We do then get a highlight shortly after those changes. It's before those changes. Yuri plays the ball back to Unai Simon, and then the clearance was poor. Baron Texia with the shot into the side netting. We get away with one there. Long ball forward. Emmanuel intercepts it very easily though. Iker Munyain and Raul Garcia get it back to Emmanuel down the wing this time. Munyain gets past his man, runs into space. He's got lay it off to Williams. He was in space in the 18-yard box. Corner kick here comes in. Oyarzabal was in there, but it's headed away. Munyain is going to be the first man to that. We've got a big chance for a counter on here. Munyain's going to take it down the wing, cuts back and switches it out to Vikandi. This is kind of let Real Sociedad get their guys back, which is a bit disappointing. Ball in, Williams was in there. Sanse heads it down to Munyain. Back to Raul Garcia. He gets a kick, and Marino's going to break away for Real Sociedad. Please don't result in a goal from that. Ball through to Isaac. He's one-on-one with the keeper, and somehow Unai Simon saved that. That would have been a really embarrassing goal to concede, I won't lie to you. Very late on, we've got a throw-in in our own corner. Unai Núñez plays it forward, but gives it away. Switch of play, Emmanuel denies it. Munyain, and then Sanse. Emmanuel again gets it down the wing to Munyain. Switches it in. Oh, that's a poor pass. Oyarzabal with the ball now. Baron Texia back to. Oh, that's a great ball through to Garasabal. Plays it back. They're going to be looking for a cross here. Marino with the shot from range. Unai Simon denies them. And then there was an offside that might have prevented another chance coming from that. That should be enough to see us through with a 1-0 win. Simon going to take his time with this goal kick. Eventually, he doesn't even take it. Love it. We win 1-0. Good result against our rivals. Starts us off on the right foot. Pick up a win. Fantastic. Let's go and play Levante. And the lineup for the game against Levante, we've got the same 11. I was going to say except for, but no, it's literally the same 11. We've made a few changes on the bench, but at the moment we've got a few little knocks. So Ure's not fully fit. Nico Williams isn't fully fit. Vivian isn't fully fit. So we're just going to stick with the same 11 and hope they can pick up another win. Our first highlight is a goal kick for Levante being taken from the back as they try and play out through Alberto Moreno on the left. He plays it forward to Morales, and then good pressing early on. Long ball attempted out. Odriozola won the header, but only managed to get back to Moreno. And Robert Pierre. Sounds like a wish.com version of Robert Pires. But Alberto Moreno back on the ball and trying to find a way through. Long ball forward. Inigo Martinez heads it back to Unai Simon nice and easily. And now it's going to be our turn to try and play out from the back. Sanse on the ball. Out to Berengura on the left. Switches the play through the middle to Inaki Williams. Oh, and that should have been a goal. Odriozola with the throw-in on the right-hand side now. Vikandi plays it back to him. Whips across in towards the far post. Nobody was there though. Yuri collects it as it bounces away. Sunset sends it to the far post. Vikandi heads it back across the goal. Berengua knocks it in for 1-0 against Levante. We are no longer top of the league after we were very momentarily after that first game. Barcelona won their opening game 6-0. So they mean business this year after missing out on Champions League football last year. But there we go. We've put ourselves potentially in place for another win. Nathaniel Klein has moved to Levante, which is an interesting move. He throws it in. Back to Klein now again. Campagna with a cross sends it in. Vanessa appears to have pushed someone. That's good of him. Marty appears to have been pushed for no apparent reason. We'd given a penalty away. Venesador is now also trying to make sure they get a chance to retake it if they miss it. Roger steps up. Unai Simon with the save. Fantastic from Simon. He's really good at saving penalties, to be fair. He's got a pretty good record, as far as I'm aware. Corner comes in, Sansei heads it away. We now have Berengua playing it back to Inigo Martinez. You can see where most of the game is being played at the moment. Sansei plays it back to Martinez. And then inside to Sansei again. We might want to keep an eye on our defence pushing up this high just in case they do win the ball back. I feel like at the moment they're leaving it a bit open to a counter-attack. Inaki Williams to Berengua. Finds the top corner. What a goal from Berengua. We missed him while he was out injured last year. And that is an example of why that's a fantastic goal. Unstoppable. Puts us 2-0 up. And, he's had a very strong start to this new season. And that is a brilliant example of exactly that. Half-time, it's pretty comfortable at 1-0. Their XG is really skewed by the fact that they had that penalty. Outside of that, they've had like 2 shots, and neither of them were on target. So we're happy with this. Klein with the ball, however, gives it away to Munyain. Berengua plays the ball forward to Inaki Williams, back to Yuri. You can see we're able to take a moment, take our time. Berengua inside to Inaki Williams again. But Levante, when they lose the ball, they kind of just getting everyone back, which what does make it difficult to counter-attack them. However, ball through to Inaki Williams. Oh, he's put it wide. However, it does mean we've got all that space at the back to kind of take our time, which is quite nice as well. Venesador out to Odriozola. At 2-0 up, if they want to sit back like they are, that's fine. We can take our time. We can pass it around them. Just not let them get near us. And we'll see the game out with a 2-0 win. That's absolutely fine. Sansei plays it out to Odriozola. Loses the ball very cheaply. Malsa back to Pierre. And then Vezo back to the goalkeeper. Long ball forward. Nunez wins the header. Venesador plays it to Sansei. He plays Williams through. Goes for the chip and gets the roof of the net. We're going to bring Agrie on for Inaki Williams just because he's missed a couple of chances. So let's give one of the youngsters a chance. Alberto Moreno throws the ball into Pierre and then to Campagna. Morales switches the ball to De Frutos, who puts it wide. That was a big chance for Levante and would have made it quite nervy had he got the goal. We are going to make a change. It's going to be Nico Williams coming on for Vicandi just to try and keep his fitness. Well, not keep his fitness, get his fitness back after he missed the start of the season. Moreno throws the ball in. It's collected by Bardi and played back to him. Ball in is denied by Martinez, though. It's then headed on to Aguirre from Munyain. Berengua with the chance to go down the left. Goes past his man. Plays it inside to Aguirre. There was a good tackle there, but it falls back to Berengua. Aguirre, oh, what a chance. That probably should have been a goal. But on the flip side, we can deal with misses like that. Munyain sends it in. Sansei was in there. Didn't win the header. Venesador plays it back to Inigo Martinez. Sansei. And then Inigo Martinez. Let's fly. Wasn't very good, though. And we're going to bring Munoz on again in place of Sansei this time. Just for, again, give another youngster a few minutes. Berengua with the ball on the left-hand side. Plays it inside to Munoz. And then back to Venesador, who's sitting more as the deeper midfielder this time. Munoz finds Nico Williams. Odriozola back to Nico Williams. Can he get past his man? Lays it off to Odriozola, who clips the corner of the post and bar where they meet, whatever it's called. It's going to be a solid 2-0 win against Levante. It never really looked in doubt, bar when they had their penalty. For the most part, we controlled the game. Let's have a quick look here. 53% possession. It felt like it was a lot higher than that. I'd be interested to see things like the action zones. I think that would be much more dominant in our favour. But another good win. And we have got the Champions League draw just to finish us off in today's episode. We are seeded 4th, so we are likely to get a tough draw. If anything, I kind of prefer like one really good team and then kind of 2 average teams. Would I? I think I'd quite like a draw like last year's, actually. Monaco or Porto's group would be perfect for us at this stage. And Chelsea wouldn't be quite so ideal. Let's have a look at who gets put into that Porto group. I'm guessing Monaco must have won the Europa League last year then. Shakhtar, that's the group we'd like. Group H as it stands, please. We would definitely rather avoid Group C. If, like, Dynamo Zagreb end up in... Well, never mind. Group H is the one you want right now. Juventus and Bayern Munich and Rangers. Well, we can finish 3rd in that group. I'm confident we can beat Rangers twice. Juventus and Bayern Munich? They might be another... They might be a bit different. What a group that is. That would have been the perfect group for us. But nevertheless... So a very tough Champions League group with Bayern Munich and Juventus being in there. What we'll look to do, I think we'll come back for the games against Juventus and Espanyol. That seems like the best place to come back. Or maybe we could stretch out to Sevilla and Rangers. We'll stretch it out a bit early on in the season. And hopefully we'll pick up at least a point from those first 2 games. It's going to be a very tough first 2 games in the Champions League groups. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can do this season. Little update for you as well, very quickly. We have sold Asia Villalibre for 6.5 million, I think it was, to Wolfsburg. 8.75, even better. So he's left. It gives us 5.6 million. We will have a look at if there's anything we can do with that budget. But 5.6 million, not a lot to do with that. So we'll see what we can do. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.